Oh man. Yeah. You already know. We live, baby. We live, man. Hold on, let me get my light right. Dark skin. I'm light skinned. I'm yellow. Just got the new ring light, so you know what I'm saying, I'm trying it out. Feeling real official right now. 100 get gold. Oh. It's just us against the world in the life of sin. Ain't nobody gonna stop us now. Let's get it. Ooh, we live, baby. Kansas. Let's get it.
As these Falcons get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
We Gucci. Let's get it.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
21. 11.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And all the way down to the 29.
I really messed that up. I'm so sorry, Ridley. I apologize. They don't do that in Alabama.
This is Freeman on first and 10. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Freeman. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Third down, Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That was supposed to be an INT. I appreciate you, boss.
For just a second, because when they review this play, the negatives are going to be incredible on this one. Rolling out to his right. Yeah, he's right-handed, so that's a natural spot for him. But he throws back across his body, back into traffic. Oh, that's a monster no-no. The only good thing that happened, it fell incomplete. Very fortunate.
So our initial drive of the night ends in 3 points. Maybe not exactly what this home crowd wanted, but they'll take the early lead.
They will take it. You're exactly right. Everybody that's a touchdown. But in this case, good opening drive, put points on the board. And a lot of coaches do believe the first team to score in the game, statistically, often ends up the winner.
That's what I get for dance. That's what I get for dance.
Barnes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 60 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. He's airing it out for Sanu. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And an alley to run. Oh, fancy running by Murray. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. In this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run it now out of the gun. For the 44.
One thing to keep in mind, running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in. You're excited about hitting him in the first half? Maybe not so much. And some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he finds a man. That's Watkins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I'm tripping, man. Hold on. Let me show you something.
First trip to the red zone for KC. 1st and 10 at the 19. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
In the ambulance guy, throw your hands up if you want an ambulance guy. Everybody in the ambulance guy. Let's go.
In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Mahomes. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. The Georgia native, former Bulldog, Justin Houston, in on the stop.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Hey, let's go.
Now Ryan down around the goal line. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
I know that's their first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know where they're going to be when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones.
On 2nd down, Ryan. And he will find Ridley on the left side. Out across midfield down to the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Reggie Ragland in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 1:59 to go in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. To throw on 3rd down. Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Ryan. Flush to his right. And the pressure gets to him again. Allen Bailey. He's the one to get in this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a fourth down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on fourth down.
21.
They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. Dancing to his left. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. Even with the good move he showed, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Ryan. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Gun!
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
11.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons are in for 6.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about, and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Bryant's extra point up and good. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. And this will not be returned.
Man, I tried to kick that thing short and it still went out. I did high kick and everything. Sky kick and all. God damn.
With the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this one is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime.
Ain't no goddamn sense. He's still touching it.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. They'll run it now out of the gun. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe you change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They run it again with Williams. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Vic Beasley in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion, Chris Jones on the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite
about that, if they could actually widen this margin too.
And he's going to be taking the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And taken at the 46. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them being on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Green 39. Green 39.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sherman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Green 90. Green 90.
Ware takes the give from Mahomes. Down to the 25. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Open space inside the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye.
This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the 4th.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Butker now to kick this one away.
Should I really even start?
Right here.
I got holes that I'm keeping in the dark.
This is taking about 7 yards deep.
Thinking back to the fact that they dead on my rap on the facts they said.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 2. Now Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Hey, Tuesday.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself,
and a big loss here as he's taken down. D. Ford. He's the one who finally gets him down for what will wind up being a loss of 16 yards. Third and long. It's Ryan. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Thank you, Madden gods. I know you tight. I appreciate you though.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. Down right around the 25. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. Freeman again. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, 27 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
That's fielded in the end zone. And now here comes Kansas City. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
On 2nd down, Williams trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up the 3rd and 10. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's back to throw. He's going to find Hill here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. They'll run it now out of the gun. But a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. And now he'll tuck it and run. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. To throw. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one.
But he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Let's go.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And he'll get it up to the 33.
Good game, good game, good game.